Soon we will start with the games. Yeah, we are good. Okay, just a second to set up everything. Hello, hello. Okay, guys. We are starting with the games very soon. I was setting up the details. So, I think now we are good. And I can pretty much start with the games. So, let's go. Last time we hit the 2700, but generally speaking, it was like overall pretty much at the end of the stream. So it was fine, but could have done that better. Anyway, let's take a look here. Okay, we are good right now. Waiting for the opponent. Okay, we have a game. Let's go e4. Okay, now I can play different stuff, maybe King's Gambit, something like that. I recently played it in one of my games, and now they go knight c6. Is knight c6 actually the correct answer? That's a good question. I'm not completely sure, but we are about to see as well. Hello. Yeah, basically that's like knight f6. Now I can do an now I can do e5 pretty much, or d5 right away. Maybe d5 first, and then bishop. Okay, e3 is not possible. I think bishop d3. They play d6 now, taking on f4. Okay, that's what I maybe missed a bit, because now the f4 pawn is defended, so I have to care about the consequences. But maybe I can get some source of the ideas here. Let's see. So e5 takes knight e5, rook e1 might be a good thing, and DJ89, hello man, how is it going? So yeah, here now it's a bit questionable. I don't like my position, but I need to play fast. That's the main problem. I'm not playing fast enough. Okay, let's develop. Let's just speed up this. Okay, a3 maybe. Well, I don't know why I played a3. He has anyway bishop a7. Okay, now queen e2. Queen e2, and I need to involve the rook. I don't want to just hang any tactics currently. Rook e1, and this bishop is currently the most annoying piece at the board, so that's why it's so important to figure out the stuff. I'm actually in a source of the trouble here, figuring out what to do. That's a problem. It's not that great. But okay, what is he threatening? He's threatening to go knight h4. If I play h3, it's over. If I play e5, they can take. It's bad. Okay, let's go knight d2, knight d1, knight f2. Maybe that's the only way to defend this position. I just go knight f2 and be totally fine with everything, I would say so. I think knight f2 is the way to maybe defend the position, but we're about to see. Okay, what is he threatening? Well, I can say that maybe he is about to checkmate me and it might be a problem, but we'll try to keep this. And I hope it will be okay. G takes. He has queen h4. That's a problem. So I might start this string with the lost, but let's believe that's not gonna be the thing. Can even play knight g3 now. Take, 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 and knight f3. Okay, this position is definitely lost. Luckily, my opponent doesn't have a rook lift, but this is, generally speaking, pretty much over. Maybe right now I have some chance if he takes. Maybe, but the problem again is this bishop. Like, he's just all the way punishing me for everything which is going on, literally, and that's a main issue, like the bishop. But I think my opponent missed multiple times the move knight g3 as well, for sure. I'm pretty sure in that. Yeah, he missed knight g3. Now I can go bishop c3. Wait, there's a counterplay here, and now he has to go. Okay, that's a brutal sacrifice, literally, but I'll not take that right away. Ooh, I just blundered this. Okay, that's so bad now. Yeah. And 93 is enough. Well, this is now game over, I mean. Don't exist a way to hold this. I don't think so, maybe not. Well, he did bishop d4, which is such an important move to make sure the bishop remains in the game. But I'll keep pushing, maybe. It might be okay. Let's go here, force him to take. Well, maybe he should not have taken, but it's anyway winning. Bishop e2 in some lines. Yeah, this is game over. f3 I'll take. No, he doesn't allow me to do that. Bishop f2 is a mate. Okay. Cool game by my opponent. And I just missed, I believe I missed something in the opening. Absolutely. There was something in the opening that I actually just missed completely, for sure. That was a problem, but let's see right now. The computer is still evaluating this. He's unsure about the position, but maybe internet, but I don't think so. It should be good. Okay, now it's fine. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, knight f3, d4. Okay, but it was better to play queen e2. I missed that anyway. Bishop d3, knight g6, castles, check. Here. Now queen e2. Yeah, it's basically over. Unfortunately, I can't hold anything. That's just it. Like, it's so difficult. It's so difficult, generally speaking. Queen h4, yeah. Yeah, now it's hard. And he found a brilliant way. Yeah, what a defense. Like, keeping the knight on the board, like, literally not allowing counterplay. I didn't saw. I missed rook e5. And then I missed queen g3, and now it's done. Okay, pretty bad game for the start, but let's try to play next one. Okay, we play against a guy from Serbia. Let's play g6, bishop g7, maybe d6. I can now do e5, a5. He chooses to go for the Auerbach variation, but overall speaking, this is totally fine for black. Like, I already played f5, now I can play c6, undermining the center. Okay, he goes taking, and now I'll play king h8, maybe preparing d5. It's some lines. d5 takes, d5 takes, knight c3. Why to rush when I don't need to? Okay, now d5 takes. Yes. This is a perfect moment for it. Here, Now maybe even e4 after knight c3. Okay, he's not allowing that. So there's a possibility to go knight c6, knight c3, knight b4. Well, I'm not sure what's going on. 5-game win strike starting now. Yeah, potentially. We are about to see Grobert. Okay, let's see. Bishop b7. I kinda need to find a plan, which might be rook f7, rook d7, and need to include this knight in the game. Like, that's the most important task currently. Okay, this is, I think, alright. Can take, and he can trade, which is extremely solid. At the same time, he has some ideas here. Rook d7 should be fine. So I want to take over the d file. Yeah, he can take, but I don't think it really does anything. He does bishop b6. Okay, I can go rook d2. Take. It's not good. Rook d6 has to be played. He has bishop c7. But then I think rook d2 works. Because takes, I take on e2. Okay, rook d2 now should work. So because taking, I take on e2. And now he doesn't have his rook going over all the way until the d file. So that is something which I'm pretty much sure it's just making a difference. And for my opponent, it can be quite problematic. So let's see. He does a4. Okay, the entire point of a4. I don't see the point of a4. He can take. Let's go knight d4. But I just left the pawn here, so maybe that wasn't the best decision overall speaking. Let's go here. Rook b2. Can play something like this. Ah, he can because of the back rank. Okay, now that's good. That's cool. My opponent has a very serious back rank issues. He had, but now he doesn't. Bishop c7. Well, I can take. I can also go here. Chill out a bit. Well, I'm down on pawn, so complicated the position would be quite not good here. Simplification, but complicating the position would be fair enough. Okay, he goes rook d1. Let's go g5, g4 maybe. Okay, he goes bishop d4, g4. Let's go. Take, and he's about to take there. I can take here, but I don't think it does so much. I think he missed something, but anyway. Ooh, rook f4. Okay, 2 losses. Let's keep going. Let's see if he wants a rematch. Sure. I kind of played against him before. So I kind of know what is he about to do. He's about to do this stuff. And white is generally speaking very comfortable with everything going on. Let's go here and c3. Okay, now h3 to stop bishop g4. Taking the pawn seems like a mistake. Takes the rook away. Yeah, definitely. Like, I definitely made some mistakes, but I'm probably gonna play a match against him, so we are about to analyze it pretty soon. So it's fine. I mean, I don't mind it. Here, white has to be better. White has to be better. There's a ton of the space. Let's go queen d2. Rook e2 and rook e1. Okay, rook e1. Bishop d3, queen d3, I think it's alright. Go here. Well, we are still going towards a pretty equal position. But the draw is better than the loss, so I guess it's fine. Okay, he exchanged everything. Let's go this way. Maybe 91, 93, 95. So these two pawns, these two on b7 and b7 and the a6, they are pretty much, overall speaking, they are just great for my opponent to be at. So that is a thing over here. Like now, okay, he goes there. I can go here. That's very interesting. This is crazy. I think it's around equal. I'll go for this. Well, I'm threatening 95, so I hope he blunders. No, he doesn't blunder with f4. He's not about to blunder there with f4. He has 98, and here king d6. Can go g3 maybe. He wants to play b6. Okay, that's fine. This is a plan. Knight b3 and knight d4. Okay, king f3. Now I can do knight d4. I mean, try to hit the pawn on f5. The knight gets centralized before opponent gets any source of the possibilities. Yeah, most likely we're gonna play a match. I mean, I know from before we played 53 times, which is literally incredible. Okay, now I'm playing for a win. So I think with king g4 I'm playing for a win, but let's go king f3. How is he gonna end up saving this? Okay, I can still go b3 though, and then take on e3. Well, he was totally fine, but then he played a5 and b6, and it wasn't really good for him. Now knight c1, king d2, knight a2, king c2, and king b2 might trap the knight. Okay, he doesn't fall into that. Now I want to pick up this pawn and start pushing this one. That's a plan. The knight should be available to hold other ones. Yeah, this has to be winning, I would say. Let's go this way. I just don't want to let this pawn. He has to take. That's his only chance. Let's go here. g7 and king h7 and then knight f5. Also knight c6 if king e5. Okay, let's go here. Here. Check and knight h6. I think works perfectly. Knight h6 and here. Well, he's kind of making tricks. Yeah, I think it's enough. That was crucial. Do I play bullet? Sometimes, but very rarely. Honestly, sometimes, but very rarely. Okay, we're not gonna have a match. That's interesting. Let's analyze the game. We are not going to have a match yet. So that's so far interesting. Let's take a look. Okay, e5, knight d5. And after all of this, yeah, white is slightly better, but I was never worse until I think this point where he found these nice ideas. And then, yeah, he's better here. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't want to play king d6. King d6 is such a normal move. Like he should not care for the pawns. He should actually just try to pick up the king as well. I mean the pawn as well, and it would be okay totally. I don't understand. Do I prefer matches or new opponents? Well, pretty much it depends. I prefer to try to play games where the things would arrive into the moment, where we are just like playing interesting games, and like there's a good opening theory, some new ideas, all of that. So that is something which is preferable, I mean. But of course it can be either way. How this one ended? Okay, d6, e4, a5, and yeah, now he allowed me like to get f4, yeah, which I missed. I apparently missed f4. F4 is like not an easy move. Now the idea is queen h4. Like he's not gonna stop that easily. He's not about to stop this easily. I'm sorry. And right now, the king on e2 is such a questionable. That's his problem. Well, he didn't miss f4. He just literally, overall, he just went for this ultimately. So it's fine, I would say. Yeah, now he took, and now I could still play f4. Bishop f2, and I didn't understood what is the plan. Well, the plan is c5, knight c6, and knight d4. Okay. That's good to know that this is actually a plan. I never thought about it. I thought about something different, but it's good to know. It's very good to know this, overall speaking. So it's fine. But yeah, we had this idea, and generally speaking, it's not so simple to find that. Now he's better. Because my bishop is outside of the game. Here I missed queen knight d7, alright. It's equal. And then I missed this. Yeah. Bishop h6 arrived. Okay, guys, that was... Let me take a water. I'm coming for a second. I want to take a water. Okay, guys. Hopefully I'll be better right now. Not in chess, but with my own neck. I don't know why this is happening. Anyway, let's keep going with the next game as well. So, trying to reach now 2700 first, and after that 2800. Wait, we got f4 here. Okay, I'm gonna play d5, c5. Black is doing all right here. I mean, this kind of he goes for the bird's opening, and it's very quick. Wait a second. This is interesting. We played once. I didn't understood the idea here. Okay, this. Now, what if I just play bishop c6? I would say so. So he takes, I take. There's e5 available, but after e5 there's knight d5. So I'm pretty sure it should be alright, overall speaking. Okay, he goes there. I can give a check. I can take and play rook d1, and then knight g4 maybe. But only maybe. Knight g4, bishop c5. b6 e5 takes. b6 e5 is a problem. That's the main thing. So I need to go here, which is very unpleasant now. Let's go knight d7 then. Okay, I need to take. Play b6, solve the problems. White is better, definitely. But my chances are around if I can actually get something like this on time. And then I'm fine. Okay, he takes here. We're happy to see that, this honestly. F5, try to take. Can take here, I missed taking here. Okay, I have to now take here. Okay, now I'm lost it. Now it's pretty much losing overall speaking, which isn't great, but my favorite chess player in the modern era, well, I like it Ferrugia and Hikaru because of his, like, because he's capable to last. Like he's capable to last long in this young era where Sindaro and Gukesh are literally taking the world over. But generally speaking, it's like, I mean, from the older time, Kasparov, because of his personal style. So that's pretty much what can I say. Let's go knight b2. He's going for these checks. Okay, now he gets rook a7. Yeah, rook d2, rook c2. Wait a second, can I do that? Why not? I mean, I don't see a reason why to not do that. I think this is hanging, so he takes here. Yeah, sure. King over there. Okay, I might get mated. There. Okay, I have to go for this. Bishop d4, king f5. Hopefully I'm not gonna get mated. Hopefully. Rook f7 is what is he preparing. I can take on h2 though. Yeah, I can take on h2 and should be alright. Well, I'm risking it a lot. He has rook e2. Knight c4. g4 is a mate. I didn't understand the point of this move. Okay, the point was to play this, and now what? Let's go here. Now I play for more. 92 maybe. Okay, 92. Rook over here. Well, he might make a draw. Which I'm fine with because of the time management, but he is not fine with that. Okay, let's go here. Check, king d5 takes, I push. Okay, that's not what I really saw, but I think I still can make a draw here. Wait, what? h4 take. It's not a draw. Yeah, he should just do this. But it's a draw, g5. g5 and it's a draw. Okay, I'm very happy to make a draw from this game because that wasn't really possible. I mean, that wasn't really easily available, generally speaking. Okay, he wants a rematch, but now he actually went to play another games. Yeah, this I should have taken this more carefully, like the entire opening part. And definitely this is a critical moment where I just played queen d4 and it's ultimately just not good, generally speaking. Just doesn't work well. But it's alright. Let's keep going. Okay, d4 again. Let's see, knight f6, g6. We have the London system. I'll just go knight d7 now. Queen e8 and d5. And this is like a well-known idea. I mean, rook e8 is more popular, and definitely more people are, like, just generally speaking, going for it. But this is like another way. Maybe I can go a5. If there's b6, there's a5. So let's go rook d8 maybe first, and then after queen c2. Okay, here knight c5 gets the tempo. Well, I think this is playable. Let's see. If he does b4, I'm happy to see that. I mean, this pin, yeah, it's annoying, but he can't really use that overall speaking. So I think it's totally fine. Let's go take. And no, I can't really sacrifice yet and do any stuff here. Let's go b6 and bishop e7. I think it's long-term idea. Okay, let's stay here. Okay, now I can move my queen. Let's go there. Queen d5, I would say so. Knight c4. Queen d5. He doesn't have bishop f3 because of e4. And it's just so tricky for him. He's aiming for rook d1. Okay, bishop a6. I still like that move. Queen e6, I would say. Rook d1, queen e6. b3. b3 takes. Well, should I give this pawn? Should I give this pawn in London? That's a good question. Like, that's a very good question. He does queen b4. Okay, I can take and go ed. There's bishop f8, which I pretty prefer because the queen is pinned now. So how is he dealing against that? He has to move the knight. And we are about to see. It's going to be questionable. Bishop c7. Really? Well, can't I just win by doing this? Knight d3. What is he counting? Bishop d6. But they're staking, no? Let's see. Well, bishop d6, I just take the queen. Okay, now let's take this. It's winning. Yeah, this is over. Yeah, now bishop b3, it's just done. That's cool. That's cool though. Well, I think I just take. I believe that I just take over here. Rook c8. Let's take. Go back. f5. Queen c4, okay. His counterplay is literally not existing right now. Let's take everything. Now I can take everything. The king is safe. Okay, then let's just keep pushing. Okay, I guess this. So that's his only option. Like that's his best try, but knight b2 refuses it. So he'll most likely go bishop c2, but then there's queen c2. I think here I'm fine. Yeah, bishop queen e6 and now push. If he goes there, okay, let's push. Let's go here and rook b1. Queen c4. What is the last try? Rook b1. Yeah, losing a queen. At least. Yeah. And now that's it. There were some ideas which could end up in a stalemate, but not today. Okay, good. Let's go rematch. No, he doesn't want a rematch. Okay. Let's see what happened over here. Well, I finally played a clean game, so happy to say that, overall speaking. Queen e8, e5, sure. Queen e7. Knight c5, queen a3, knight e4. Definitely. And then he played rook d1. Yeah, rook d1 is a very, like, it's not a good move. It's literally just a move which doesn't make a lot for the position. It's just not giving him any source of the ideas which, generally speaking, should be just get like stuff going on. So that's what actually was a problem for him. He had to deal with that. So rook d1 wasn't the greatest option, and now his undevelopment is just in a question. Well, I was supposed to be fast. Initiative, queen d6. Okay, take queen d6 here. Bishop a6, queen e6 fine, queen b4, bishop f8, bishop c7, and now it's over. Okay, good game. Let's keep going. So guys, feel free to ask any questions about chess, about different stuff. That's appreciated. So let's see. On YouTube, we are on YouTube, Twitch. So we are going live. Waiting for an opponent. It seems like in the morning there are not too many players who are actually playing that much. So I don't have huge rating though. Okay, we have somebody. Does he wants to play? Not really. Let's keep going. We played few times. Yeah, we played once. Okay. Let's go e4. Scandinavian. Okay, so here idea is knight c3. Attack the queen. And now there's a nice idea of going bishop c4 and then d3 with an idea of going bishop d2. My opponent does bishop g4 targeting the queen on d1. So at this point I need to realize what to play and how to react. There are many different options such as f3 and knight g2. I'll play f3. f3 is ambitious because white gets the tempo and the entire point is just trying to at some point use black's undevelopment against him. Now I don't really have any tricks, so I'm not happy about it. But I'm pretty much sure maybe I can do some ideas here. Well, not really sure. Let's go 94. Well, I tried many options in this position, but nothing really worked out that well. And yeah, I'm not happy with what's going on. Not happy really. Okay, maybe let's try queen c1. Get out of the pins. I have an issues with the king. Short castling is unavailable, so that's a problem. Okay, let's go here. I'm happy with the draw, I think. Well, white to be happy with the draw. Let's go for more. Let's take. Maybe a4, a5. This is wild. The king is in the center. Ooh, he can sacrifice. Okay, he can sacrifice. And after that, go queen g1. That's wild. That's... Oh, yeah. Yes. This is like something wild. And now it's... Okay, now it's done. I'm lost. But just need to keep playing and try to create any source of the ideas. So we're about to see if that can actually come up. Okay, bishop a5, let's go. Then go queen c5, but then bishop e3, I think. Maybe c3. Maybe a6. Well, anyway, his idea is going to be this. Let's go c3. I'm not sure what's going on here. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm lost it, but how exactly he's gonna win? Queen h5, I think it's totally fine. Yeah, this is that bad. So bad, it's so bad. It's not good at all. Knight c4 coming up. I mean, I'm lost it. Maybe let's try to neutralize this rook, but not possible. Yeah, I'll just resign this game. This was so bad experience with Scandinavian. Yeah, why I'm going f3? Like, just go knight e2, just go h3. Just do something here. Well, even now, bishop e3, and if he long castles, a3. Okay, but about what I was afraid, e5 maybe. Ah, there's b4 hitting his queen. Okay, that's something which I missed. That is something which I missed apparently. Missed that idea. Didn't really thought it's that strong. Struggling. Yeah, literally cannot that. Let's see. Let's go e4. Alapin. So something very solid. And then he goes g6. This is what I play as black. I mean, it can transpose into accelerated dragon. So my position isn't great, but I'll just try to play like this. And h3 to stop knight g4. But the problem is that all of these pieces are misplaced. That's not great. The pieces are misplaced currently. So it's crucial to find a way to set up an issues around my opponent position. And that will be a way. That will be a way, but we're about to see. He goes bishop e6. Let's go knight f3. I'm still fine, but only if I develop my pieces. If I don't, it's gonna be totally bad. Okay, queen e2, the only move. Defend the bishop, otherwise blunder. Let's take and let's castle. And now the last plan is this. And then now we play this position. I mean, the pawn structures are just completely on the two different sides, and that's why over here it's just going on. Okay, rook c8. Let's go queen b1, queen b5. Let's target the pawn on b7. Then I can go queen e2 maybe. Well, I can try to make different things going on. So we are about to see. He goes e4. Let's go here. Well, I can go queen c4. I can take on b7, and he has to play rook c7. This is hanging. So maybe I have chances, but we're about to see. This is nothing. That's what I missed. Take, rook d1. Well, he sold me a trap. Now we have 3 against 1 and 3 against 3. But guess what? White is down a piece. So need to try to complicate as much as that is a possibility. If there are no complications, it's gonna be just tough with everything. That's the reality of the position, but we're about to see overall. 95. Wait, I can't sell any tricks. No, not yet. Queen e6. b3, maybe bishop a3. My king is also kind of questionable, but the knight is a great defender. He's the only one which is doing like a job which should be done. Did I play it already, this guy? I did, but I lost. So it might be 2 losses in a row if I just don't find a way. Which doesn't necessarily need to be the thing, but now he finds way to make initiative. Knight f4, yeah, knight f4 is so problematic. Now I would like to get this queen in the game, but as I can see, that's not really simple. He can sacrifice. My knight is only great piece so far. Only great piece. Now I'm leading into tactics. Let's see. Are there any tricks here? Queen f7. There are no tricks. I'm lost it. Yeah, queen f7. Well, I need to trade the queens, which is incredibly bad, but there are no other options, and try to flag him. Well, why did they allow that? Now it's over. Okay, guys, let's keep going with the rematch with him if he wants. He doesn't want a rematch. What I did wrong here? Well, everything. I guess everything was wrong. Yeah, I guess everything was literally bad. Yeah, it's so bad. It was bad anyway. Like, it was so bad. But it's alright. Let's keep going. I'm not anymore struggling around 2700. It's just 2670. Let's go tile variation. They go with the advanced botanic cards defense. Generally speaking, the line that I tried a few times. And now the point is, if black takes on c5, he's completely lost, because after bishop takes, pawn takes, that didn't happen. Okay, so now I have to play this position, which is not great for black, but it's fine. 92. We're about to see here what's gonna be the thing. Knight b3. And then maybe rook e1. But my opponent is happy with his position. He's quite happy with everything. Let's go bishop f4. Well, I'm not happy with what's going on. So that's a problem. We have all of this going on. Let's see. Maybe bishop c6. Pawn takes. I think a4 now. a6. Well, if I play a5, it's fixing the pawn structure. So let's maybe go knight d4. Just get the knight in the game. There's knight f3 available. h4, h5, more or less. And we are about to see what's gonna happen. h6, I think b4 might be a case. Well, let's go here. Wait, am I down any pawns? Not yet. So it's fine. Let's go queen g4. Now he weakened the g6 square. And those are good news for white. e6 is now very weak. He wasn't supposed to do that. He created the weaknesses without any issues. Or himself. He just all in created the one. And after rook f6, Now the position is double edge. He's probably gonna play queen a7. Get a pawn on f2. No, he goes there. Okay, now I can give this one, but that's not great. So let's go here. Well, there was rook c6 eventually. But rook a6, bishop a7. Rook f4, I guess queen g3. Threatening knight e5. But he has rook b4 anyway. Okay, let's go knight e5. This is now unclear. This is unclear. We are about to see what's gonna happen. Okay, my opponent goes queen f4. I can go knight d3 maybe. I can go a5. Queen g6 to complicate. Need to search for complications. There's no other path. Knight d3 is coming. He is not prepared. If this, rook c8, and it's a mate. Okay, he is threatening bishop f2, but I have knight d3, which is a magical way to save the position. I could have taken first on e6 and repeat everything with the same idea. It's fine. Well, it's not fine. It's different. It's alright, I'll try to flag him. Rook over here and let's try to flag him. Well. What? Okay. That wasn't the greatest thing I have done here. That was so bad. Now it's temporarily losing. Wow. What is he preparing? Maybe this? Yeah, the question is how is he going to perform here? Okay, I have to go rook d2. Now at least this is a draw, but I'm just gonna try to play this for a time. Alright. No, he doesn't want to play more. He's playing anyway. Well, this wasn't a great game either, but it turned to be fine at the end. I deserve to maybe make a draw, not to really win, but it's fine. Okay, here is 6b4. I didn't know about it. Here he has to find queen a5, knight c3, e6, and then bishop d2. It's like, okay. Okay, that's good to know for the future. Yeah, now he's much better. Like just his bishop is dominating over the knight. That's the entire point. The bishop is literally dominating the knight. That is the case. Like that's why I can't really perform under anything. It's just not possible, overall speaking. So that's the only idea behind it. Okay, let's keep playing. Waiting for the opponent. Well, still waiting. Pretty sorry about it. So okay, let's see. D4, I'll play knight f6. He goes d5, and then he goes bishop g5. Like this move, there are few potential ideas that can actually be the thing, but generally speaking, it's like possible to overall go with knight d7, with e6, with h6, with g6, with c6. So many ways. Okay, let's go h6. And okay, I didn't plan to play e6, c6, but now I can play e5, and I'm quite happy with the position. Okay, I'm quite happy with what's going on, because his activity isn't that great. Maybe e4. But e4 is... Okay, I need to play active. There's no other option. Let's keep going. He's going on one side. I'm going on another side. Now I believe e4 might be okay. e4 and b4, that's a reason. So b4 after he takes. He might take, he might not take. He might go h3. h3 is funny, but after take, b4 and knight e4, I might grab his bishop. So that might be interesting. Here he goes bishop g2. He still hesitates to take. He can go knight g2. Let's go knight b6. I'm looking forward to see if he's actually about to play b3, which is in my interest, because then I can play bishop b4. Okay, he doesn't. Let's go knight c4. Black has to be better here. Yeah, black is better here, definitely. It's better. Well, this is also for free. Mistake. His attack don't exist, so this has to be a for free. Otherwise, if his attack existed, this would not be a for free. Okay, we have this way. I go back. Well, I want to keep this bishop so he can actually be used for targeting his king. And now he definitely has no development. He has no time for anything. So b4 is a threat, trying to trap the knight. Okay, now b4 anyway. I mean, it feels so tempting. Yeah, b4, knight d4, maybe bishop e4. Yeah, now bishop e4. So I want to trade and jump knight e4. Playing positional chess, but maybe it could have been a bit more different approach. Okay, let's take and go knight e4. No, knight e2 is just like a thing in many lines. He just doesn't allow that. Let's go here. a5, a4, b3. Goes knight e3. Did he blunder something? He blundered that pawn, but that pawn, I don't want to take him, because that pawn might raise some counterplay. It's probably not going to raise any counterplay, but it might. Okay, he wants that. So should I be worried? No, not really, I would say so. I take knight g5 now, because now knight h3 comes with a tempo in some lines. Yeah, knight h3 coming with the tempo. Let's go back. You can go bishop f4. I can, well, I'm defending here. So let's go a4, b3, finally. Finally going for my idea. I think I misplayed a bit, because generally speaking, it could be like a safer way probably to win this one. But I mean, we are still in the game, so I need to finish this off. I'm up at 2 pawns. Okay, now let's go f6. So f6 is like a typical. It's like a blockade. Like it's like a bridge. He can break through. He has to sacrifice everything, and then he remains without his resources. I'll play queen b8 just to stop bishop knight c7. Now he decided to go for this, which is very interesting. Let's go b3. And I'm pretty happy with everything going on over here. Okay, 93, I guess, for him. I didn't saw that happening, but it's cool to see that arriving. Let's go take the rook. He missed that. Let's go take the pawn. Here, bishop e3 and knight c2. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was a good game. Let's go e4, d4, knight c3, f4. I'll play knight f3 and queen d4. And I think white is totally fine. With everything going on, despite everything going on, white should be fine. Missed that move, but what is he gaining? Like, is he gaining something behind it? I can just take, no? Yeah, I'm in trouble. Oh, he goes for it. Let's go here. I think 92 works. 92 and long castle. And I think white is totally fine. Queen b3 also can be the case to get the scope on f7. Knight g5 as well. He can go knight e4 now. That can pretty much complicate the stuff. Exactly. Because bishop f2, but we're about to see. Okay, let's long castle. I got that opportunity. Why to not use that opportunity? Okay, should I give the bishop pair? Let's not do it. He goes a5. Wants to play a4. Well, let's go a4. Ah, I missed. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. It's lost it. It's lost it, unfortunately. It's pretty much lost it, unfortunately. Yeah, 94 now. It's lost. It's lost. I had such a good position. Now I have to play these. Maybe the chance. Okay, he doesn't let just the chance happen. Queen f4 is possible, of course. Knight e4. It's winning. As much as previous game was winning for me, this one is winning for my opponent. But of course he's playing until the end, so I'll be fighting either. Like, he needs to convert this. Is this a move? Yeah, it's a move, I guess. I was happy for a moment, believing that this is not a move. But it seems like a move. I can still try to get this pawn, so this no longer works. This no longer works. This no longer works. Okay, I'll try to play for something here, but I mean, generally speaking, it's just being down a piece. It's losing. I need to get the a5 pawn. If I can get the a5 pawn, that would be only realistic chance. But it's totally lost. What? Yeah, it's lost anyway. Anyway, it's lost. Rook b7. Ah, he's threatening knight e2. Okay, run. Rook c1. Okay, he opens up the space to run some ideas. Well, I don't know. That might be the only chance. But, I mean, it's over. It's over, literally. Rook e8, yeah. Well, what is this now? I promote. He promotes. He has that move. Wow. He has queen a6. Yes, Alex G. Good game, man. Good game. Welcome to the stream. Well, yeah, I mean, he has queen a6. I miss queen a6, so... Well, I was hoping this is not like a... It's mentally not a great thing. And then, again, blitzing out is bishop c4. Like, thinking I'm fine, and then it's just done. It's so difficult. Yeah, and this is just so difficult. I mean... Anyway. I just want to keep going with the next one. It's totally fine. Let's go g6 and bishop g7 and c5. And black is already better from the opening, but it's a slight advantage. It's not like a huge advantage here. Good game, absolutely good game. Let's go e5. I'll now open up everything. Not really caring for stuff a lot. e4. Well, I guess knight e7. He can take, but queen c5 should be fine for black. I would say so. Let's see. Queen c2. Think castles. So he is defending his bishop. He wants to break through with c4. Yeah. That's what was originally the idea. Now I don't know if this actually makes any sort of the sense, but I'll just go for it. He has a3, so probably I overloaded myself. Maybe d4. Well, d4, knight a4. Let's go here. I overloaded myself. That means basically placing a pieces or forcing the stuff too much, and it's like not really the great thing for myself. Just ended up in a problem. Let's go here. Knight d5. He can take. I can go knight d5, I guess. Well, now I can take and go queen e5. Well, I would like a queen trade now because my king is well open a bit. Okay, let's go here. But the position is still fine. Those big four are okay. King g7. So he can't take because now I can take. Now rook d8 takes. Okay, rook d8 works. He takes. I take. Take. It's fine. b5 takes. Can I do the same? Would like to try the same. b5 takes. Takes. Rook c7. That endgame is a question. Okay, let's go safety. Let's go with the safe option. Now he will take knight c6, queen check, queen f6, and I think the endgame is totally fine. My king is more exposed, I have to say that. But now rook d3 maybe. Yeah, maybe rook d3, infiltrate the rook in. I mean, why not? It's an endgame, so gotta play active. Need to play active. That's just the fact here. Just need to play active. Okay, let's go rook d5. Queen f6, maybe. Can go queen c3, but I think queen f6 is just totally always refusing his ideas. Well, I can go with some crazy stuff here, but no, let's go a5, stop b4. The position I played against him earlier. Okay, now I can't really take. He has this. Finally, queen f6. Hold the diagonal. Queen b3. Rook d2, I guess. And rook d3 if he targets me. Knight c4, rook d3, I would say so. I think rook d3, but is that alright? I get the pawn. I can do this. The king is questionable. He can be either good or bad. I have no clue. I mean, I might just fall into some tactics, but with knight f7, but not yet, I guess. I guess not yet. Knight e8, some tactical ideas. Okay, what is he threatening here after... Ooh, I can't do this. Alright, let's push. Let's just push and hold on. Hold on for a second. Go here, I guess. Keep the pressure. Defending everything. Can go back. This is very intense. It's so intense, literally. Very intense. We are about to see what is gonna happen. My opponent goes knight e6. What is he threatening? Well, I can go... Well, I'm wasting so much time. Let's push. Anyway. Now he can go knight c4. There's queen b4. Queen g3 and queen h4. And there are only few checks. And I think that's like it. Oh, he doesn't have that check because there's a knight from d5. Okay, he goes for it. Now it's losing. Yeah, now it's winning for me. Okay, I didn't count it on that actually. Go here. Well, need to bring the king. Well. Yeah, that was very interesting game, overall speaking. That was very interesting game, but I holded the things all the time, like from the opening, and that's a great thing. Okay, queen a5 is a mistake further. And he has this d5. Well, I played this so many times, I faced this, and just right now this arrived as a thing. Okay. Never actually realized that, guys. Queen f5, c3 here. Yeah, they automatically play c3 here because d5 is the move and it just keeps going after that. c3, d5, bishop e2. Now I did e5, which is okay. Play towards the center. And now I should just take, and he's like stuck. This bishop, he's dead. That's it. He's dead. He has no way where to go. That's a problem that my opponent is currently facing. Okay. But later it's interesting to see. Yeah, here I throw this. This is the moment when I mentioned overloading. This knight before is overloading. It's like this knight is doing nothing. He's just doing something on the move. But generally speaking, he is overloaded. Like now my opponent has... I have weaknesses. The king is so bad. Like the king is awful. What was the right sequence to win at the end? Yeah, we are just arriving into that. Okay, this is better for me. Rook c6, trade, knight c4, Okay, now king h6. Yeah, that's what I considered. I considered going for this prophylactic move before. What's my opinion on the Queen Gambit decline? There's a guy named Alex Alimpic from Serbia. He made a course on it, and you can literally play any opening, and if you learn it very well, it's totally fine. So it's totally fine, you know. But in the future, I'm planning to make some courses and to overall play some new lines. So we will see. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, this queen and this end game. So the question was, what was the right sequence to win at the end after trading the queens? Yeah, let's first arrive at that point. Now this is a great thing. Yes, this is still good. Okay, now king h5. And he has no move. He has to do some stuff. And now knight e5. Okay, but king d1, knight f3. Yeah, sure. The right sequence is to take this one. And after that, infiltrate with the king. Like it's incredible how Zugzwang is powerful thing, overall speaking. The Zugzwang here. It's so powerful. Like, he has nothing he can do. It's extremely solid and flexible. Absolutely, I know. I can even try to play it here. It's not a problem. Like, if that would be the thing. But I think all the players are just not playing. Nobody played d4 against me today. I don't know what's going on here. Well, let's play d5. Yeah, not so easy with 10 seconds, of course. I mean, that's literally the thing. Okay, I just want to turn the game into something here. Well, I always get d4 and get sick by playing Nimzo. Yeah. True. Well, let's go c6 first. Let's just get disconnected. Now I can take and play short castle. So I like my position because he... what's my peak? My peak in online Blitz, 2950. I think, or 2920, but definitely 2900 something. So that's my peak. Now it's 2681. So it's literally, I mean, it's all right, but I mean, I don't really care for the rating, to be honest, at first. But I would like to get back to where I was. I would like to. Let's see here. Well, this is guys completely winning. f5, e5, bishop e6, and bishop d5. I think that's like the way. He will refuse to open up the position. No, he will not. Okay, let's go for this. And let's go here. I'll just get the exchange back because this endgame is totally winning. But he doesn't go for it. So let's see. Juice me. Hello. Welcome to the stream, man. First time chats, just me. You are new here. Hello. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. I can just do... Well, rook d8 is a blunder. Well, let's just not complicate the life here. I guess 95 works. Like 95 in all the lines. I just take on c2 and that's it. I just proceed the game to slowly trade and slowly do the stuff. So I think it should be all right, but we are about to see as well. So he takes on b7. I take on c2. I can also trade on e4. Well, let's first take. Okay, he can't really capture there, so I can still chill. He can take here and then take. Well, let's make sure to just simplify the game and to win this. The only... Okay, that's now double exchange up. Okay, that's good. I'm waiting for king f3. No, he doesn't have that in mind. Let's go... Well, rook e3 maybe. Need to reroute the rook here. Okay, let's go here and here. I think I blundered, but I'm extremely happy to have something like rook d2 going on. I still don't know if that works, but happy to have that. Maybe I should... Yeah, now I'm just Like, I'm just throwing this away. Let's take care. Need to focus. It's intense. This is hanging, this is hanging. Rook a1. So I was completely winning, up 2 exchanges. Now it got to the point where it's super complicated. Okay, I can take here, but it's not good. Let's keep pushing first. Well, that's not... Well, what is this move? I just left this pawn. It's a free pawn. Oh my god. Whatever. Okay, let's run from the forks. Let's go here. Well, now it's lost. Now it's like lost, most likely. With this amount of time, it's probably lost, but... Okay, let's go h5. Well, he has too many tactical ideas available. Hopefully he goes... Okay, he doesn't go for what I wanted. d1. Rook d1, rook d2. Can take... Well, rook d2. Now I guess I take and I'm fine. And rook e4. Attack and attack. Let's see. I get an exchange. Now it's winning most likely again. But we are in a huge time trouble. Okay, g4. Well, don't complicate. Let's not complicate. Let's go g4. Well, luckily it's winning. Luckily. Let's go here. It's just winning though. His knight is falling. Okay, I got this one. I got this one as well. That was so... Have you beaten Magnus before? No, I actually played 4 times against the Magnus and it was like a draw. Oof. That was a tough one. That was a tough game, literally. This was intense. We have to say this. We have to take a look at the game review. This was brutally like it was so tough. I mean, generally speaking. Okay, f4, d5, and then I did everything which was on my way. That could be the thing. Then castle c5. Okay. And then his opening wasn't really great, and then here he blundered queen b6 right away. Okay, so I was winning from the start, and it's winning position, but here is how you guys complicate the stuff. Okay, I opened up everything. That wasn't required, but it's still completely winning. It's still completely winning without the questions. It's completely winning though. And this is where the thing started going like complicated. Rook e3, h3, rook c8. Instead, just go back. Just go back, and it's fine. Rook e2, rook a2. It will be enough to make a win. I mean, without any trouble. Like, I'm just up 2 exchanges. Overall speaking, it's just good. And yeah, now it's still better. Oh, rook d3. I saw rook d3 during the game. What a nice sequence, rook d3. Like, you get into fork, but you give a checkmate. But what if he... no, he can't. This is like a double threat. He can't stop that. That's actually the point. He's unable to stop this idea. That's why this is so powerful. Okay, he can't... I just didn't realize that through the game. Like, he can't stop both of the threats. And then we got into craziness where I just gave this pawn. Like, I just gave the pawn. It's like going on, but it's like, it's bad. Yeah, now it's so bad. And then finally it's good again. Rook e4, and finally we are good. Okay, guys. Okay. That's... And then, of course, in the time trouble, but luckily my opponent blunders. I think he got very upset with everything going on. He got very upset. Like, he was so mad, I'm pretty sure, because he knew he had a chance. Like, I gave him a chance. But it's alright. Let's go for the King's Gambit, guys. Let's go for the King's Gambit. Please let me know if you want from me to create a course on something like some Gambit. Okay, 97 here. I got this move a second time in my life. Now after d4 I can take pretty much. But then it transposes or it doesn't. Does it transpose? I think it... Well, I'm not sure here. Let's take here. And let's go c4. I think it transposes to some main lines. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on. Let's go king f2. This is crazy. This will be crazy game. Like 93 queen a4 happens. That's the stuff. And then I like queen a4. And now how is he dealing with that? And now d5. Just a second. Oh, he has this. But does it work actually? Let's see. Well, I'm super questionable about my position, but okay, we got a fire. We got a fire here. Wow, this is super crazy. That's super tough now. This moment. We're about to see. He goes knight c2. He goes for material. The only move is king e2. The only move. Well, he can get the rook, but who cares for the rook? I'm threatening c takes b7. He has to castle. I think so. And it's crazy. But his knight is hanging. Oh, his knight is actually hanging, guys. Well, I didn't realize that until this point. That's like... that is something that is kind of crazy. I didn't realize this. His knight is hanging literally right now. That's like a thing. 91, but he doesn't care. Well, he doesn't care for this. Let's take. Queen a8, pretty sure. Okay, he goes, he wants queen here. Queen d1 and I get mated. Queen e4. King d1. It's bad. He has queen c2. He has mate. He has checkmate coming. Bishop f2. Yeah. Sure. Definitely. Okay, wow. I got crushed in the King's Gambit. Well, white taking. Like, it was just transposition to some of the main lines. And this is so bad. I thought this is okay. Well, I thought this is fine. What was this thought? Like, I thought it's fine, but this is not fine at all. Okay, guys. Anyway, let's forget this game. Let's keep going. I'm not playing that good. Let's keep going. This is another one which is like tricky. Let's go bishop f4. Okay, let's go here. So I got two games which are extremely quick and I would say like nervous, literally. F takes. No, let's go back. I would keep my structure alive, but I could take the bishop pair though. Maybe that wasn't the best practical decision. Anyway, well, this is not for free. No, I guess it's not for free. Let's go 92. I want to just get the knight in the center. After the knight coming in the center, it should be fine. But you're about to see. It's a question. 94 feels like a fine move. Okay, bishop a7 never works. Now bishop f2. c5 surely. c5 b6. Okay, there's a hook idea. Hook idea is a book idea actually. Okay, I'll play a4. Make like a... It's maybe counterintuitive, but the idea is that if I play... Yeah, if he does b6, and now I play this move, and now this is like a weak thing. That's a point. I just need to make sure to never ever let my opponent get some stuff with the checkmate. And if that happens, it's like gonna be fine, overall speaking. So I think it should be fine, but we're about to see. Who knows? Still a question. We are about to see. He's taking a lot of the time here. Well, why he doesn't play c4? Because bishop a7, so... Okay. I guess... No, knight c5. No, there are some tricks. I guess there were some tricks there. Okay, this position should be winning now. So this should be winning. I have g3 first. Okay, I'll just say nothing. I'll just say nothing. He missed the win. He missed the win. But I'm messing up this again. Well, what's going on? Knight c4. Well, this is super problematic now. Okay, let's go back. He'll repeat. I'm pretty sure. He will repeat. I don't want to repeat. Not happy to repeat. Can play knight c4 now. He might not repeat. Okay, he's wasting time. So we might have potential to flag black here. No, I'm not gonna repeat for sure. I wanna flag him. Let's go here. And of course now the blunder arrives. Okay, king b2, I guess. I guess I take and run. Bishop g4. Well, I hope he does this, but he will not play that. That's like a little hope, but that's not real. Okay, he found a really nice idea. f5. g4. Let's go here. Let's include the bishop. No, I don't want to trade. Rook e3. Sure, bishop f7. No, I blundered. I have time and I rush. Like, you have enough time and you rush. That's unexplainable. There's enough time and then rushing arrives. Yeah, no, it's a checkmate. It was winning though. It was winning at the moment when he actually... Okay, I messed up the theory. But later it was winning at this moment. Yeah, here it was winning. And then I blundered something. What? How is this not a blunder? Ah, there's bishop h3 now. Okay. Well, I didn't saw that this is actually not a blunder. So many mistakes. Instead to go forward, I'm going back. Yeah, bishop h3 is so bad check. Like this after this check, the bishop looks like it's doing something, but the main problem is he's doing nothing. Why is he doing nothing? Well, it's simple. He's literally standing on the wrong diagonal. So that's like a temporarily bishop doing something, but in reality he's staring at nothing, and my opponent is now safe. The bishop was supposed to support the king, who is already not so great, and now I would be fine. But I just went for this, and it's totally just like a bad situation. So yeah, that's like a problem that eventually happened. All right, it's fine. Let's keep going, guys. Feel free to ask me anything. I'm also pretty happy to hear what's your rating, guys. Like, what's your rating? Who are you watching me? I have YouTube channel, but I just do these live streams right now. I might be starting doing videos overall, and I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. But I'm happy to hear what's your rating as well of your audience watching me. Like, what's your online rating? If some of you have feeder rating, feel to write here in chat. Would be happy to hear that. Okay, your rating is 1970. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Is that online or over the board? Also, guys, if you are watching and not following and you have an account on Twitch, I would appreciate follow, because I'm trying to reach 1,000 followers, and we're trying to get like a chess.com streamer stuff. So either YouTube or Twitch, everywhere it's appreciated. Rapid chess.com. Okay, that's very nice to hear as well. It's very nice to hear. So now I'm playing modern defense, and the idea is to go b5, a6, and to keep the stuff forward. My opponent goes h3. h3 and a3 is never great in this modern. So these two moves are in the modern, they are not great. Like, they are very rarely working into doing something in the position. Okay, a4, and now he wants d5. I'll just play a5, and now I want to play c6, the next move. Or either bishop b7, which is also totally correct. Okay, let's go bishop b7, and then I can go knight f6 now. So now c5 instead right away works very well. So it's totally fine. And here knight c5, his position isn't really pleasant. I believe that even I can give myself like space to play king f8. So I also believe this is like a fine move overall speaking, but we are about to see as well, generally speaking. Let's see what is he gonna do. So 1917. I hope you learn something from here. We'll see. E4 is hanging, so I'm expecting e5. Why he doesn't play e5? That's so like, you play the modern. Okay, man, you play the modern. That's nice. We're playing the modern overall. Well, he lets me take this pawn. Let's stay here. Bishop e4. Okay, knight g5. I guess. Well, I guess I'm not coming back. But I give the bishop pair. So the bishop pair, I like the bishop pair, by the way. Let's go e6 here, and this is like a blockade. He had f5 maybe. No, he didn't, because the knight was hanging. So this is like fine. This is overall fine. I'm glad to hear that you play the modern. How you perform with the modern? Like, how do you have a great results? Like, overall speaking, it's the opening where I made a course on it, but I don't have my own personal website. It's on my friend's website. But overall, how you perform with the modern? Let's see here. Take, and knight h6. Absolutely, that's the same experience I can share either. So I do better perform with the modern rather than any other opening with white pieces. Okay, knight h6, he wants to play f5, so I need to be very careful here. Because I played more, but I just started playing the Queen's Gambit into the Catalan with white. You know, you can play modern with either way, because you can start the game with 1 g3 and like you're up a tempo. But of course this has to be learned. But it's visually confusing when we are playing with the both sides opening, because generally speaking, it can turn into like a visual confusion for our eyes. So that's like something I can just add. I guess queen f6, this should be winning. If he goes queen d5, I have queen d4. So he's not actually playing accurate, I would say. So go knight e7, develop, king f7 maybe, king f7 and rook d8, and I believe it's fine. Well, this can be captured, why not? Can play f4, but I don't think it's a particularly the problem. Okay, this king f7, I think, and I think it's fine. Rook d8 now. Yeah, this should be fine. Now I'll just do artificial castling with king g8 and that's it. Queen, bishop d4. Well, there's a possibility to even take there, but let's keep it safe. Let's just make sure to not blunder anything. Knight d6, I guess. Now knight can arrive somewhere. First this. So it's winning. Yeah, it's completely winning. Yeah, let's go rook g8. Now I'm threatening knight h4. There's a rook from 8 to f8 coming. Okay, this is winning now. He will trade the queens. No, he's not about trading queens. That's free. And this. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. He wants one more, sure. Knight f3, d4. Let's play something which I know pretty much ahead for many moves. So let's go forward. Okay, he goes bishop g7, which is fine. Now if he goes f5, it's a waste of time though. That's why here he had to first play bishop g7. I can show that in analysis. He had to play bishop g7 and directly f5. Now he can't achieve f5 easily. So that's what his problem is. But let's see over here. Knight e7. Now I can go bishop d3. I can take on e7 though. That's a question. There's queen h5 either. I like queen h5 in many of these lines. Because after taking, there's bishop d3. Maybe he can take, but he can't play f5. Yeah, my opponent has a huge problem. Well, I could take like this, but I think this is winning. Because now we have an outpost here. So my opponent had a problem. Because his bishop is dead. Like the bishop is dead. Okay, knight f5, knight takes, queen takes. Now we have bishop d3. I'm up a pawn, but his king is quite suspicious. He has queen g6 though. Okay, he's aiming for f5. Let's first not give him that possibility. Let's go g4. My king is not great, but he doesn't have resources to attack the king. Okay, this can lead into bishop d3, and after taking, I think this endgame should be right. It should be winning though. Should be okay, because it's just how it seems to be, in my opinion, right now. But we are about to see what's gonna be the thing. He has rook c4 coming up. Let's go king e2. And king d3. a4 in some lines. Okay, this isn't free. But why not? I can take and play f3 here. Or king d3. No, f3. Take and now b3. Yeah, and this rook is now a bit outside of the game. Okay, he wants a4. Let's go here and rook c4. Now let's go this way. So the focus is surely to just promoting on one of the pawns. Now it's a question if I can make that properly. Rook c1, a4. He's aiming to take. I can take either. Well, why not? I can just take there. Like, I don't think it's a big problem. So now I need to go rook c2 to defend this one. He has rook a8, but there's this. No, there's no that. Okay, probably I messed up this a bit. A little bit, probably. Let's go here. I think it's fine. I think I can play for a win. We'll see. His bishop is bad. Like the entire game, this bishop is dominating. So it's not really, I don't really believe there's a possibility that I can't win the game. There's surely possibility that this is a draw. There's surely possibility, but in practice, it might be winning. Well, he has no threats. I'll fix this. Okay, it's maybe bad decision. Now I'm not really sure if maybe that's just bad decision by myself. I'm threatening bishop g6, by the way. So if bishop g6 happens, it's just gonna be game over for my opponent. He can try it. Okay. Bishop f5. Maybe I can go and set up different plans. Okay, king b5, here, here, here. Wait, what about that? Aha, he has rook c3. So it's no longer working. "44 seconds. Maybe I can run the action on the another side of the board. Oh, now there's this. Wait a second. And bishop f7. He has the checks, but white can run. Let's go this way. And this traps the bishop. No, it doesn't. He has rook f4. Oh my god, he has rook f4. He has rook f4 and now it's like a draw. No, I'll play this. I want to just play. Despite blundering. I believe that this can be winnable. Let's stay here. Let's go here. Well, now it's a draw. Alright, it's fine. Okay, I just want to play somebody else, but let's see. Yeah, so this is a crucial situation. This is like the most important one. After 93 b5, 95, he was supposed to go bishop g7 and after c3 f5. And now he's solving the problem. For example, after this situation, c3, which eventually happened in the game, now he's just deadly, like it's so bad for black. He can't, after knight c2, he can't play f5 because after takes, there's knight c e3, and after bishop e6, there's bishop d3, and white is just +1. Like it's totally cool. It's just so bad for black. Like black is unavailable to do anything. So that's, guys, what is the point here? He's just unavailable to do anything, and that's why this is so comfortable, generally speaking. Otherwise it wouldn't be, but now it's very comfortable. So yeah, this is like fine. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, I didn't comment either because it was like, let's go with Accelerated Dragon. So behind Modern Defense, I like Accelerated Dragon and to play. It's extremely solid. There's some tricky lines, but of course they like to push c4. They like to play Marozzi system, and I just like to play Queen b6 more or less here, which is tricky because Queen b6 puts white into test. He goes knight b3. So now if I go Queen c7, he has a tempo. So Queen d8 is just a move, and now he can draw this. I mean, we can make a draw with Queen b6 and repetition, but there's just a move d6 and the game keeps going. Yeah, you play Modern Hyper Accelerated Dragon. Yeah, that's something which is definitely like a popular thing overall. Okay, now there's takes, and there's knight f6. And I don't like this line, but alternatives are not perfect. So that is like a thing here. And I think Queen b6 is like a way to keep going. Pterodactyl defense. Pterodactyl is definitely like a cool one and tricky one, because generally speaking you would place your opponent into situations where they're expecting something to happen, but I mean they have to be precise. Okay, let's go rook c8, now aiming for a6 and b5. G4, they want this. Okay, I'll just go a6 and b5. I think b5 is like a great approach, because if they take, there's like some rook sacrifices. Okay, there are rook sacrifices. No, he's not taking. He's not taking there. I'm not happy about it. Well, can I take? No, I can't take. It would be totally bad, so I have to take this way. Now I would be happy to trade the queens, because he's pushing for the attack. He can take and play f4. No, he can't play f4, but play rook g1, and I'm like not in a good situation. Okay, queen here, rook here. Knight d7, h5. That's a good question. b4, h5, queen c5, queen d2. Well, h5, g5. I do have a g5, I guess. Okay, let's go for knight d7, I think. I still believe knight d7 is the right approach, because h5, g5, they push f6. Like f4 is like a possibility, but now I get my knight on e5, and it's like, okay, I have to take, I guess, and then g5, knight e5, and then g6 takes, and then it goes and goes. He has to do g5, but now knight e5. I believe I'm fine. Maybe f3 in some lines. Queen f2 though. Well, f3. I mean, it's not really changing anything. f3, I just ask him a question. It's not really like the thing here. Yeah, okay. I just waste additional move with f3, so I can play g5. Take, no, not like that way. It's okay, but it's not in that way. Okay, rook f6, and now I can run king f8. That's, ooh, 29 seconds. Need to be faster. This is bad. Just need to be faster, overall speaking. What is this? Rook over here. Well, let's go here. Well, I'm totally slow. And maybe I'm even blundering. At least he doesn't have rook g1 checks. Okay, let's take. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm threatening to take. I have no choices. I have to play fast, and now all types of mistakes are possible. He's threatening mate, so can I defend that? I don't think so. Like, this is only way, but it's losing. Well, there are so many ways for him to win this endgame. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. This wasn't good. Let's go for this. Let's take and play a3. Very important. This line is very tricky, because they just want to get bishop b4 after taking, but this refuses it, and it's good for white. Now he can take, but I'm happy to get taking. Okay, this is totally fine. Now he'll play taking or c6. He goes for it. Let's go c3. This bishop is fine, but white gained so many tempos that I feel very comfortable. But now it's a question. I opened up his bishop. Okay, now this is like only this is the advantage. Like this bishop is much better than this one. And this is generally speaking the advantage. I mean, of course, it's a French defense, so automatically speaking, that bishop is overall like a question for black in many different cases. So this is very logical overall. So that's fine. Okay, rook d2. I can take. Let's let this happen. Let's take maybe a4. I think a4 is fine, generally speaking. I think a4 is fine. b3. From the position in the opening, I reached this one. How? And how that fast? Playing so bad. Knight here. I mean bishop here. Well, are there any tricks or anything? No, nothing. Well, can I take? I can take. What the? I can take. I can take. Come on. Queen f3 maybe. I just keep defending here. Well, wait, what is he threatening? No, that's bad. Okay, I need to defend like this. He can't make an attack towards the first rank easily. He can't get this pawn, so white should be playing for a win. But we are about to see what's gonna happen here. Okay, rook c2. Bishop b5, I think works well. Okay. Let's go here. I mean, it's the same way. I'm still attacking this pawn, but it's just a different. He can never push him. Okay, let's go g3. This is a high quality way to set up pawns to be fine. Okay, now my opponent goes for some counter attack, counter play moves. Maybe I can trade the rook once. He's threatening h4 and stuff. Well, that would expose the king that much. Okay, let's trade. I don't know if this is actually fine, but I'll just make it. I don't know. I have no clue. So just hit the rook, and it's like I'm like fine. I hope so. Okay, let's give the check. Let's give another check. Let's go king g. Well, he has h4. Well, he has h4, so what? He has h4. Well, is there a problem? I mean. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. No, he's not about to accept a draw. He's like not taking it anyway. Let's keep going. I made a misclick. I know how to play chess, but I just made a misclick though. Falling down. This guy is playing g3 or b3 stuff. Yeah, this guy is playing. Okay, so let's go b5. I don't know how is he going to perform against this, but let's do Polish line. And now e6 and c5. Okay, he goes there. I can push. There's c5 here, and it's like totally fine. I played this as white, so it's totally fine. I can pretty much say about it. Okay, there's a4 and a5, and it's totally fine. I'm not sure. Let's go d6. So Now he can't go d5. I just need to make sure to finish my development. And I think it should be alright. Let's see. Bishop e7 maybe? What's he threatening? Let's go back. Yeah, he wants that, but now I'll just go knight c6. So now he goes back. Oh, he went here. Bishop e7. He can take. Alright, let's consider taking. So in chess, it's very important to consider. If you're not considering the things, you can't find the things. Like, just not being available to consider. I call chat, please ask some questions about like this process of thinking. So I would like to say that considering in chess and calculations are going with each other, but if you don't consider stuff, it will be much harder to perform. That's basically the reality, you know. So you have to consider that. That's how top level super grandmasters are available to find critical, like Sindarov. Like, he was just in candidates, he was available to find everything what was required because he was considering the stuff. Here I forgot that I forgot to consider taking. I forgot to consider some few things. Like, I'm just lost now. That's a problem. And because I did never consider, now I'm just lost. It's just lost. Can't do anything. After g6 he has queen g6 mate. Yeah, run into mate. All right. I mean, it's okay, but consideration as a part of the chess improvement is crucial. Overall, it's something that we have to take care of. Okay, why I play so bad in the last few games. Okay, we have another opponent. Let's keep going. Okay, now dragon. Dragon now. Not more, not less, but dragon defense. Can I do 94? 94, knight c6, knight c3, knight d8, knight d1, knight f7. No. So let's castle. Bishop d7 and now b5. Yeah, that's a theory. h4. Okay, let's go a5. I want to play a4. Let's stay here. And now the line is like theoretical. I guess rook b8 is a move here now. Yeah, he can push. Kind of forgot what's going on over here. Maybe rook b4 to get knight d4 available. But I think it's not good for me, what I have done. I think it's not good. Anyway, let's go for this. Check. Well, I'm lost. He can take, and that's it. It's over. That's just it. That's it. He has multiple ways to win this game. One of the ways to give the check, and after check, probably give another check. Because he has so many checks. But what he wants to do is very accurate. Very accurate. He's eliminating counterplay, running away from the stuff. And this game, guys, I'm probably gonna lose. Probably, but we will try. Like, you never know. Let's go here. His knight is now very active. Okay, now I can resign. Yeah, I'll let him checkmate me. It's fine. Zalek0, thanks for the follow. Okay. Well, this was fine until it wasn't. This was fine until it wasn't. So it was fine here. But f3 is not good. I have queen b6. What a nice thing. Oh my god. Okay. I kind of knew it was something like this was like the thing, but I didn't know that that is something that is the stuff here that was available. Yeah, rook b8 is fine, and then I don't know why I don't just take, because I didn't consider it. Just wasn't even considering. Okay, let's keep going. Let's play a few more games. I'm playing extremely bad. I'm dropping. E4, D4. It's going on. Okay. F4. E5. The stream is probably lagging. The stream is lagging. I didn't know about that. I need to check that as well. That's interesting. What are you saying? That's interesting. How you mean lagging? Because to me it feels okay. Okay. No, it's fine. It's totally fine if it's lagging. I was just worried what was the problem. So it's fine. I mean, what can happen, literally, it's not like a classical lag, but you just get like a picture screen lag, and you don't get updated picture. Like, so that's something which can happen. But it's fine, okay. What is this position? I never had this in my life. Literally, something like this in this Gurgenije variation. I never had it so far. Well, he's aiming for this. Okay, let's go bishop c2. Unfortunately, I don't like my position. But it's not about I don't like my position. It's about the position by itself. It's bad. Because he's gonna take the pawn and he's gonna win the game again after queen g5. Okay, guys, I think I lost my optimism. So from the next game, we need to keep that going. But okay, I didn't. I can hold this one. Let's try. Let's see. Let's see. I kind of lost my optimism. That's not good though. That's not very good. Okay. I'm pretty much sure that this is not good for me, but I'm optimistic right now, as he didn't founded what he was required to find. So let's see as well. Queen g3, king h1. Things are going on. We are about to see what's going to happen here. Let's see. All right. Knight f3. King h1. What is he planning to do? His rook is standing in not the greatest way. Aha, he plans to do that. I'll go here. I'll just defend. Try to trade some pieces. I could trade the bishop as well for... Yeah, I could have traded the bishop, but the bishop is fine because now this trade can arrive. Okay, my opponent threw his advantage. He had the edge. He threw the advantage. So I'm happy about it. Rook f1. Now rook f1. Here rook f5. There's a chance to win this one. So my optimism is going up as well. There's a great chance to win this game because he's actually having a trouble. And that's his hanging pawn. Now this knight is a great defender. He's an incredible defender. He's doing an incredibly great job. Let's go e6. I'm threatening to give a check. He doesn't have anything with this. I thought he has anything, but he doesn't. So knight f2 is not the problem. That's nice. This knight is just doing totally great job by being here on e4 or on g1. It's incredible. Okay, my opponent wants to maybe run this now, but okay, now he wants to give a check and to checkmate me. We are defending. Let's now push another pawn. He wants to go here. Let's go rook f1. Well, let's get knight f3. He wants to give a check, but it's no longer working. Okay. Yeah, it's winning. He can't really. Okay, I'll let him promote. Oh, he has rook h1. Okay, he had rook h1. He had rook h1 though, but this game was totally lost. But guys, we won the game. Optimism actually got into a very good point. So that was good actually. That was very good. Let's keep going with the next one. Let's see. Let's keep going. Entire stream I'm waiting a lot for so much for the opponent's match to arrive. Like that is something which is generally speaking not great. Just waiting a lot for the opponents. Okay, let's go e4. d4. I think knight c3 now. Okay, let's push. Go this way. This is a weird combination of the pieces. I'll play h4 either and go bishop g5. So it's some source of Caro-Kann ideas with this structure French, but I think white has a massive positional advantage because of the a6 and knight c6. He does have c5, so I think this is just positionally winning. But hold on for a second. Don't want to rush here. Don't want to rush at all. Okay. f5, really? Okay, that hit me. If he played f5. Okay, this is long term. How to get the knight here? Here, 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 here. Yeah, sure. Here, 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 here. Here, here, here. Okay, here, here, here. No, I can't take. I can take here. Take g6. Knight g1. Let's take that. 95. Alright, that's a move that I didn't saw. That I didn't consider a correction. Yeah, I'm now lost it. I mean, it's not lost it, but it's probably worse. Yeah, probably clearly worse here. His king is bad, but he has king g8. Okay, let's open up his king. His king is bad. I'll just open it up if it's possible. Okay, I'll play f4. Rook h2. I didn't expect that, honestly. Ah, he wants bishop f1. Oh, look at this. Okay, I guess this works out or doesn't. c4. Well, if he moves the queen, I have check here. I can take and give another check, and it's probably losing for me. It's still probably losing, yeah. Too many pawns. Yeah, that's it. It's losing. Alright guys, thank you for being here today. We lost a game that wasn't supposed to be lost at all. I mean, I lost the game, but it was like over already here. And after queen h5, that's it. He has so much struggle. The lesson from here, I played so terrible, but yep, that wasn't really good. Alright guys, thank you for being here with me today, and I will see you pretty much in the next stream. Desi Jola, let's go. Greeting. Okay, I played so bad. It was very bad though.